Previously on Roll Britannia, a dwarf pops up from behind the counter and says, "Hey, you guys, how you doing? You're the new recruits, eh? The name's Frostbeard. Flint Frostbeard. I got some fantastic stuff in here. It's always very useful. Spin the big wheel." There you go, fellas. That's all your items. The other item, of course, is your visit to the Quartermaster. He has made some changes. He likes to mix things up, as they say. How you doing, guys? Nice to see you again. I suppose I didn't say that very well. Welcome to Golden Icosahedrons. I'm gonna offer you the choice to either split or steal. Right, I got Quartermaster things to do. The rest of you, fuck off. Welcome again to the Dath Quartermaster games. We have 4 new players.
No,
we're gonna
the
play
same.
Holes in the wall. Your goal is to fit through these shapes and not get knocked off of the wall into the lava. If you make your way to the Dath, Frostbeard is there. He has something waiting for you, I have no doubt. It seems that he has taken a bit of a strange turn.
Oh, not more so.
His catchphrase, and here's your host.
I bloody love this one.
Just say what you see. You did, in fact, beat Keth. Flint Frostbeard would like to say. He's gone a little strange in the head.
Even more strange.
Oh, yes, and here's your trophy.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you very much. He gestures to a chest that is on the floor.
I'm gonna shove the chest into the wizard's sleeve.
Oi,
Derek.
We will sort it out.
Just don't screw us over. I'm off for a shower.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. So, it's the morning after the night before, and you're all fresh from whatever merry madness that has occurred last night, and you realise that you all were so tired and so exhausted after your adventure that you went, having gone to bed, you forgot to go and see Flint Frostbeard. So, gods only know how long he's been waiting for whatever madness is about to take place.
Do you think he'll have noticed, lads, that we haven't been there, or do you think he's just in sort of a fugue state at the moment?
He might be just in a loop, mightn't he? Just doing it no matter if there's anyone there. Like just a
Yeah.
tour guide. Just
He's got a
going
show to
over.
make.
Just got to jump on at the right time.
Yeah.
Creepy
Just gotta wait.
studio.
There'll be a red light or a green light outside the door, I imagine. You just got to wait there until we get the green light and then...
Yeah.
You'll have a plum-coloured waistcoat on. And...
Is that where that saying comes from?
It
Wait
makes
for
a
the
lot of
green
sense.
light and then jump on.
And then get the green light.
So, you make your way over to Flint Frostbeard's Quartermaster's quarters, where all the quarters are kept. When they're old enough and big enough, they go to the halves, and
So dumb. That's probably the dumbest joke in this show in all of our episodes. I love it though.
We don't do things by halves here.
no.
Quarters.
That's all I have. Give them no quarter. I don't have any more.
Are you going to go into the Quartermaster's quarters, or are you
Well,
going to
it's-
stand around in the corridor?
Is the green light showing, or is the red light
Yeah, there's
showing?
a green light. Yeah, fuck it. There's a green light showing.
I
I
haven't
think
Yeah,
Keth will open
obviously
the
we
door
can
in his
go in.
customary manner.
Okay,
Oh.
Keth, you kick open the door, and
I like the idea that he just kicks away 2 theatre curtains.
You just hear like a very soft sort of rush of fabric,
Yeah. Your foot just goes through.
and then disappears as it has to go back to where it started.
It's a
Just
guy
a foot
holding
appears.
programs the other side who gets kicked down the stairs.
And tonight,
Like Matthew Kelly just starting at the top of the stairs, and you just booted him all the way down.
Brucey doing his pose. Gets kicked in the nuts.
Anyway, so Keth opens the door in his traditional way,
customary
and
fashion.
inside is mere darkness.
Oh, I could, even with dark vision. This is dark even for a dwarf.
Flint.
And as you step inside, the door, which was previously on the floor, slams shut magically. Because apparently it's just it's hinged at the bottom now. It's hinged at the bottom.
Buying.
All Tell Dath doors are on bungees now.
Yeah.
They've all got the magnetic.
It's got bungee cords hooked to the tops of them. And the door slams shut. And then a range of lights appear around you, along with 4 podiums arranged in a sort of semicircular fashion around one central podium. And on the front of each 4 of these podiums are each of your names: Malrus, Derek, Jeff, and Keith.
I'm gonna kill Frostbeard.
I really hope Flint Frostbeard's dressed like
And Robinson.
Anne Robinson, thank you.
Yeah. Do you take your places behind your podiums?
Sure.
Can I just do a quick investigation check just make sure there's like not a trap door by the floor in front of the podium and make sure we're not gonna.
Yeah, feel free. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that's not good. It's a 10 total.
Yeah, there's a trap door and it's full of piranhas underneath. No, there's fuck all. It's just the floor.
Okay.
I was feeling really bad about my decision to just walk over then.
Yeah. No.
He's losing it, this guy. I'm just a little bit wary. I don't want to just stand in front of him with our name on because it could just be, surprise, motherfuckers, boom, trapdoors, piranha pit.
Today's test is you all die.
They're sharks with lasers on their heads. Freaking lasers.
Friggin' laser beams.
No. And as you take your places behind your appropriate podiums, from out of the shadows and stepping up to the central podium, wearing a severe black outfit with a great big blue bushy beard, is Flint Frostbeard. A severe black outfit.
I have to say, you look severely... No, I'm not finished that sentence.
He's wearing sort of some sort of spectacles that are slightly down his nose today as well.
Oh.
I've been waiting for this.
Have you? I'd never expected to be in this position in my entire life.
I've seen
did
it
you know
this
this was gonna
here
happen?
before.
This is Hey, contestants, how you doing?
Good to see you, Flint.
Not bad.
Nice
thank
to
you.
see you. Very
How are
nice.
you
Very
doing?
nice. I'm good. Thank you.
Are you
turns-
sure? You've got a bit of gravy on your black outfit there.
Oh no! Oh, I see what you did there. Very nice. Right.
He really does.
You 4 have all come here to get some goodies, some prizes, some exciting toys. And as always, I thought, let's spice up the process. Let's play a little game.
It sounds a bit manic, chaps.
I'm guessing it's going to be a bit more elaborate than just spinning a wheel like that first time we met you.
Yeah, do you remember that? The good old days.
How simple.
I remember
life was
the
back
war
then.
game. That was brilliant.
How much of his own money do you think he invests in these ventures? Because these lights probably cost quite a bit.
I think he reuses them. Remember for the last one with the wolves? I think that was quite.
Oh.
I bet Timbers isn't impressed with your expenses account. He'll be keeping your receipts, Flint.
I reckon
you'll go
Thomas
need
stays
him.
the fuck away from Flint after the last couple of times. He's like, you know what? I don't even go in that side of the ship anymore.
300 gold on a waistcoat? What the fuck is this? I don't care if it's sparkly.
Fuck's sake. Let's play a little game. A game I like to call the weakest chain.
Oh no!
Now remind me. Some of you
Shall I
have
just
won
leave
double
now?
prizes before, and some of you haven't. Who's won a double prize?
This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy.
I did as well.
I think it was.
That's because
the
we're
weakest
winners.
chains.
I definitely haven't won a double prize.
No, neither have I.
No.
Just me and Malrus, a couple of weak chains, because that's the expression, apparently, Flint.
What?
Maybe you two could link up.
Never
Yeah.
mind, Flint.
Like it.
Never mind. Never mind, Flint. Carry on with your delusion.
Contestants, are you ready to play?
I'm not sure yet,
Yes.
but I don't think at this point we
Okay.
have a chance to back out. No.
We'll have some questions against the clock. The rules are very simple. For every question you get right, there will be a point awarded. But here's the fun part. If you get a question wrong, everyone loses their points, unless you say bank. In which case, the points will be saved. But you'll start again, you see. The first question gets 1 point. The second question earns the players 2 points. The third question earns the players 3 points.
And then we
It's
eliminate
very
someone.
simple. The player that earns the team the most number of points will be our winner and may get a chance to win double prizes when they face off against second place. And here's the game. The one who is eliminated first will only be given 1 chance to choose a prize. The ones who come third and second will have 2 chances to choose a prize, but can only take 1. And the player who wins can have 2 prizes, double prizes.
I don't want to be 2 or 3. The idea of having to choose one of his prizes, it sounds
I feel-
torturous.
I feel
I
so
want to be
much
1 or
pressure
4.
So, are you ready to
dreading the-
play?
I'm dreading the questions,
guess
but let's
so.
do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are these,
Yes.
are these questions going to be? What?
General
Start
knowledge.
the clock.
And I think we're going to go in the order of.
Do we have to choose a
just
banker?
because
By the way,
do you have to choose what?
a banker, because one of them can say bank, or is it
Anyone
just
can
anybody
say.
can say?
Anyone can bank.
say bank.
Cool,
Anyone
cool,
can
cool.
bank.
Is that
So
bank
I've,
before the question's answered, or
Before the question is asked, you must say bank.
Ah, okay.
Oh, fuck.
And every time you bank, it goes back to the start.
I'm
right?
It goes back to
so
the start,
stressed at the moment.
And I did draw your names in a random order earlier, so we're going to go Keth, Jeff,
Of course.
Malrus, Dath.
Damn it.
Okay.
Yes, at least
Okay.
I'm not first.
Oh no, do we get voted off? Is it?
We'll see. The suspense
see.
is killing me.
Okay, cool.
So,
Okay.
I mean, if you've ever seen a Thursday or Friday night on BBC at 6 o'clock about 15 years ago, you'll probably know the answer to that question.
so, start the clocks. Keth, what is
Yes.
the name of the tyrannical queen who we so desperately declare our independence from?
Pass.
Empress Britannia II.
Obviously.
Jeff, from which part of the griffin do you get the best steaks?
The rump.
Correct. Malrus,
bank?
how many years ago was the magic user's registration statute put in place?
10.
Correct.
You knew that really well, really quickly.
Yeah, like magic.
I had to
Good.
I suppose you
fight
do.
to not sign up.
Derek,
Yes.
your name starts with what letter?
Oh,
The fuck?
D.
Correct.
What the fuck?
Somebody bank.
The temptation to get that wrong was so bad. Really good for me because I didn't know the answer to either of those other two.
James, can we have some decorum, please? What?
It's made him laugh more than anybody else.
I think it's the reaction.
Sorry, I've got to do some quick maths. I can't remember what we scored.
3.
Was
Three.
it 3 for that one? Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Just in case you were wondering, I am taking
1, and that
notes.
was 2, so that was 3 there. Okay.
Excellent.
So the next question is a 3-point question then. Oh, fuck. And you... Oh, no, you just banked, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, so
we just
yeah,
banked,
that's
so it's back to 1.
There we go. I've got... It's quite complicated to keep track of this at the same
Okay, because
time.
Malrus
Yeah,
got
that's
1,
fair.
and then
I
Derek.
think Malrus
Yeah,
got
I'm
two.
writing it down when people
No,
bank.
I got yeah. 1 and then
Okay.
a 1 and 2.
So,
Keth,
Hmm?
what is Captain Timber's first name?
Captain.
Everyone's looking at him like, going,
Come on, you know this. You've kicked in his door many times.
it says
Got-
it on the
It's
door.
on the door.
Captain SM, shiver me timbers.
Salvo,
It's Salvo.
Oh, I don't know. He's just the boss.
Salvo Madam Timbers.
Jeff,
no.
covered in prickles and with both a sticky face and fingers, what creature is native to Falkrun Bay?
The hedgehog.
Cranberry hedgehog.
Cranberry hedgehog, you fool.
It was a cranberry hedgehog.
It
the
is a
deadliest of
hedgehog,
all
though.
hedgehogs.
It's a hedgehog. I didn't know you wanted the specifics.
Malrus,
Sorry, guys.
the half-orc Keth is known for wearing what kind of shorts?
Daisy Duke shorts.
Correct.
It's true, Your Honour. I've seen it.
I do miss them.
Derek, say yes.
What the fuck is going? No.
Yes.
Correct.
Bank! Because my questions are stupid.
This is.
Time's up.
What?
I'm thoroughly confused.
Snapped.
I think I'm going to win this, guys. Something tells me I might just have this in the bag.
I think we're neck and
Got
neck,
himself
mate.
a drink.
This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. Derek, say yes. What's your... You've given Derek the D and told him to say yes, Daddy. That's all that's happened here.
How dare you? Nobody's my daddy.
I'm so sorry.
I'm old.
Senior questions for a senior man.
Say yes.
Yeah,
Judge.
say yes. What?
And he
Speak up,
stumbled
please.
over it. And then we ran out of time.
Oh my god.
Oh, the humanity.
We've got loads of points, though. You're welcome, because I banked them all.
Yeah, but we'd have more points if you answered any.
Well, no one knew the answer
So,
to those questions. No one ever knows. No one knows Captain's real name.
All four of you will see
one
in
of them.
front of you a blackboard and a piece of chalk. Please have a think now and write down who you think was the weakest chain. And then, weirdly, all in your head, you hear a voiceover that just goes,
Statistically, Keth is the weakest chain, but he did bank the most money, while Malrus was the strongest chain, banking the second most money. But what will the players decide?
Oh, nice.
Dun 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 dun. No, that's the crystal lake.
dun, 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 dun.
That's the one.
And Flint Frostbeard turns the... Time's up! Let's see who you voted for. Keth, who do you think is the weakest chain?
Malrus.
Jeff, who do you think is the weakest chain?
Keth.
Malrus, who do you think is the weakest chain?
Jeff.
Ooh. Ooh.
Derek says himself.
Well, unless Derek says himself, someone else.
Fuck. I wish I'd have done that.
And Derek, who do you think is the weakest chain?
Derek. Derek Normalbeard.
I'm having a good time.
No. Keth. Oh, you can't say it, but there it is.
Keth, you are the weakest chain. Goodbye. And your light turns off on your podium.
Am I dropped into a trapdoor of piranha?
Let's see.
You're dropped through a
Let's see
trapdoor
you
into
get
a pit of
double
piranha.
prizes now, you prick.
No, the light just goes off and Flint Frostbeard whispers to you, says, could you just step aside and just go and sit in the blue room?
Is there beer there?
I think you have beer on you at all times anyway.
I do, but is there other beer?
I want other
Different beer. Showbiz beer.
Maybe there's beer. I don't know. Go on, look.
Can I just hang around the studio and help out the other guys?
Yeah, sure. Just stand over there. That's fine.
Get out of the view of the cameras.
To see him leaping about in the background in the shadows, like Kronk.
Just trying to move bits of scenery around.
To see
we gotta
Bill
do this
go
again.
past someone's face.
Oh, you wanted these lights on?
Unscrewing the seat.
Keth's the kind of guy to
gonna
keep his
screw,
mic live and go to the toilet.
Yeah, just wander around getting fucking
Unscrew all the
stupid
eyes
questions.
in
Derek
fucking
getting asked
your
any
name.
name. I don't fucking find out who the queen is. I don't fucking know what the queen is. Who knows
Just-
anymore? I just work for her. So whatever. I just fucking know. Fucking yes.
Yes, that's exactly what he'd be grumbling all the way off the stage. Stomping off like, I know that I'm queen. No one knows what Tim's real name is.
Right, contestants.
We just got to count it.
There's another round to play before we get to the final. This will be a quick round. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
There's less time on the clock.
Derek.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm ready to play, Flint.
Okay, start the clock. Jeff, who, by their own admission, is the greatest shot in all the Shattered Lands?
Greg Flashman.
Correct. Malrus.
Thanks.
There's always that one contestant in there.
How many inches did Keth lose when he tried to fight a ghost?
Ooh. Was it 9?
Correct. Derek.
Yes.
The Dath is an imposing ship containing one of the greatest captains to ever captain a ship, and it's the ship we're currently aboard. What is the name of this ship?
The Dath. Derek at this point is just looking at Flint, really just confused. Are you okay, mate?
Derek, what is your favourite colour? It's red. Correct! Whatever colour you say.
Jeff.
Yeah.
How many masts does the Dath have?
3.
Correct. Malrus.
Bank.
What does the abbreviation ORC stand for?
Orcish Republic of Kroll.
Yes! Correct.
Go on, team.
Yes.
I was spelling that with a K for so long. I didn't get it.
Derek.
Yes.
What is 4 plus 1?
5, Flint.
Correct.
Fucking hell, Flint.
Bank it.
I don't know whether to take this as an insult or a compliment.
There's a camera cutscene to Keth.
Jeff!
Just
Bang.
throwing furniture around in the blue room, furious at the questions that he's hearing.
Knocking over
Time's
a
up.
canapes. Fucking hell. Well, I think I've got this in the
Jeff's
bag.
got his head in his hands, just like disbelief at what is going on here. He's happy that the money's racking up and it's just a guaranteed one from Derek, but it's just like puts the pressure on lads. Well, Malrus and I to not be that level.
So, please grab your boards and vote for who you think was the weakest chain. And the voice appears in your heads again that says,
Statistically, Malrus was the strongest chain, having banked the most. But what will the players decide?
Will they vote tactically? Or will they go for the
will
win?
they vote tactically, or will they choose to vote off the weakest chain? Dun, 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 dun. And the lights will change again, and Flint Frostbeard goes, Jeff, who do you think was the weakest chain?
No, it's quite tough because there is an obvious weakest chain in my opinion. But if he keeps getting these ringers, then I kind of would like to get the final here. So I'm going to vote off Malrus.
Malrus, who do you think is the weakest chain?
I think it's going to start with J and end in F.
Yeah, same here. I have a hunch as well, or at least that might be what he's rewriting, if nothing else.
I'm not rewriting anything. I'm just puzzling which of the two
Just the
names
sound of
to
a
go
Sharpie
for.
cap going back on. And...
Oh no, you had to have chosen already. You can't puzzle now. Which
Yeah,
of the
you
two
can't.
names. That's why you write it in and lock it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I saw it coming.
Who is it?
Jeff.
For the viewers.
Yeah.
The listeners.
And Derek, who do you think is the weakest chain?
Flint Frostbeard.
Derek. No, I did that as a joke. I just wrote that now. Unfortunately, it's Jeff.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Jeff,
Sorry, Jeff.
you are the weakest chain. Goodbye.
Malrus is a banker. So am I for kicking you out of the competition. But you weren't last.
No.
Okay.
Derek, I can't
And-
believe we've got this far.
You're telling me. I think there's a bit of fixing, but I don't know whether he's just going to make them really hard now to throw me off.
I mean, he could.
I hope
Let's
so.
hope not.
Are you in the blue room now, Jeff?
Yeah, I sulked. So it's fucking stupid. Derek getting all the easy ones. They're just voting me out just because I don't say bank in time. They're a bunch of bankers,
A
aren't they?
massive
They're
bunch.
gonna get their 2 prizes.
I can't believe those questions.
Keth, how's it go? Oh, there is beer here. Is it showbiz beer? Oh, it's the shit beer. They don't even get the good beer in it. Oh, I've still got my mic. Oh, God.
Right, here's the final head-to-head. There's no banking in this round, just the one with the most correct answers wins. The total jackpot and the double prizes.
Malrus, you could be fucked here, mate.
Jeff, I'll bet you 10 gold the Malrus.
I'm ready.
All right, I'll take that bet. I'll go, Derek.
Start the clocks. Malrus, what was the name painted on Malrus's last light gift that Keth made for him?
Guinevere.
Correct.
Yeah, you little legend.
Derek.
I hear he's still got
The sea, the big blue wet thing, is mostly made up of what?
Water.
Correct.
Go on, Derek! You fucking legend!
I'm just like looking around me on camera in one of those
Malrus,
stores. I'm like,
what animal shares its name with a famous murder mystery novelist?
Oh.
What animal? Berkule fish. That's an animal.
I'll
isn't it?
accept.
Yes, Malrus.
Derek, what flavor is an orange?
Spike the lens and just lean forward really closely and just orange.
Correct.
Final answer.
Malrus, what is the name of the last prince of Neverwinter?
I don't know. He blew himself up, didn't he?
He what?
Prince.
No one's banked.
You don't do it in the last round.
Oh, you don't have to.
Prince.
No, they do the last
Hey,
round. It's just a head-to-head. Most
Something
wins.
or other.
I missed that.
I never really paid attention to the royals.
I'm afraid the answer was Prince Patron Galadonel.
That's the one.
Derek,
On the tip
what
of my
color is an orange?
God, I'm really glad I'm not Jeff right now.
What? Why would he say that about me?
Because he's colourblind, you see.
I know.
I don't know how I'm talking to him. I think I'm getting his mic fed
He
through.
seems to be able to hit. Have I turned my mic back on? No, it's definitely off.
Orange. Final answer.
Correct. Malrus, you have to get this question right to stay in the game.
Come on, Malrus. Come on, Malrus. Come on, Malrus.
Malrus. What is Casper?
Casper? Casper? Well, it's Jeff's hand, isn't it? It's Jeff's hand.
I'm afraid not. No one knows.
Yeah, nobody knows. Malrus. I mean, I don't know that, and I've got all the questions right so far.
Good role playing as well, by the way. Excellent.
Back him into a corner. Can't answer.
It's his hand, isn't it?
Previously done.
I'm going to walk away from the stage perplexed, thinking, well, if it's not his hand, what is it?
Congratulations, Derek. You are our strongest
step
chain,
closer.
and you win the amazing prize of double prizes.
It was very easy. Can I have my prizes now, please?
Now, don't worry, everybody. I'm here. Let me guide you through the sea of quality street wrappers, discarded wrapping paper, and cracker detritus. Time passes differently between last light and New Year, but today is Wednesday, which means it's Royal Britannia Day, and which also means it is the last moment with the Master of the Year. Now, if anyone deserves an end-of-year award, it is definitely you lovely lot for your amazing support this last year. We have just reached 100,000 downloads, and that simply would not be possible without you. So, thank you so much for tuning in every week and simply never failing to show up and do your bit. Now, get down, you lot. There's an incoming random celebrity shout-out! So, it seems the legendary knight, Sir David Jason, has been listening into the show and thoroughly enjoying it, especially all of the TV and film references that we throw in. Well, we'll make sure to get some more Only Fools and Horses gags in there too, Sir David. Don't worry. If you're listening, you're not. It's okay. I understand. Oh, Pedro, come here, boy. Where are you, Pedro? Pedro! Well, I thought you could at least try to be on time for the last show of the year. Wait, is that a present? For me? Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry for shouting at you, Pedro. That's really kind. Can I open it now? An eye patch. I've always wanted one of these. Oh, you've wrapped it up with a bag of gourmet parrot treats as well. How very Pedro of you. Ah, I see. The wrapping paper is this week's shout-out scroll. So this shout-out goes to Overton, who actually gave us a shout-out on Twitter. Yeah, they gave us a shout-out on Twitter. Thank you very much. Thank you for your kind words. We're so glad that you love the show. Now stop looking so sad, you lot. Even though it's the last show of the year, we'll still be back next week. You can get your daily Roll Britannia top-up on our social media. Just search for us on whatever your favourite platform is. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. You'll find us in no time. And if you've got an idea, or you've got a question for us, or you just want to chat about the show, don't be shy. Get in touch. Now, if you're really enjoying Roll Britannia, why not do us a really big favour? It'll get you off the sofa and away from the sphere anyway. And give the show a lovely 5-star review, eh? Yeah. Not only does it help to get the word out about us, it also helps other fantastic people just like you to discover the show. It'll only take a couple of minutes of your time, and there's lots of places to do it. iTunes, Spotify, Podchaser, however you like to listen to our ridiculous adventures, and we'd be really, really appreciative of it. And don't forget, make sure that you've pressed that all-important subscribe button, otherwise you'll be cleaning up after the New Year's party. Yeah. Right, that's enough from me for this week, and indeed for this year. So, thank you all again for your amazing support and sticking by us. There are some big things planned for the next year. I can't wait to get started. Those four just aren't going to know what's hit them. So, from all of us here at the Roll Britannia crew, stay safe over the holidays, and we'll see you all in 2022.
Sorry, just before we jump back in, I just wanted to quickly let you all know that support for Roll Britannia is brought to you by Manscaped, who are the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Not only do Manscaped offer precision-engineered tools for your family jewels, but they sent me their 4th-generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. It's sleek, well-designed, has wireless charging, and comes with multiple guards to customise your trim length. All in all, making shaving time my favourite time in the bathroom. And that's saying something. So why not join me, the other Buccaneers, and over 4 million other people worldwide who trust Manscaped? And with this exclusive offer just for you, our wonderful listeners, get 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code ROLLBRIT at manscaped.com. That's ROLLBRIT, ROLLBRIT at manscaped.com. Now we can get back to the action.
Keth, you will have the opportunity to roll once for a prize.
Wonderful.
Jeff and Malrus, you will get the opportunity to roll twice, and you can choose which number you would like.
Oh, you don't get to choose the prize, you just get to choose the number.
You choose the number.
Oh, that's even worse. This is torture. You're obviously going to tell us, guess. Let's have a look at what you could have won.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain, aren't you?
And Derek will get to know all three choices, what they are beforehand, and get 1,000 gold.
Yep.
Thanks very much for playing. Who would like to go first and claim their prizes?
I'll go first.
Fuck it. Okay, yeah, you should go.
I've been on it for ages. You stupid questions. Go on then.
Okay.
Roll a D100, please.
Oh, God. We could be some time. Roll.
Sorry, not a D100. What am I talking about? Not a D100. A D20. Sorry. I got carried. I meant D20, but I looked at the big red shiny dice that's right in my outline.
Mine's still spinning. Right, okay. D20.
I just tried
11.
to catch mine and dropped it.
Legs 11.
11. A legs 11. Naked 11, legs 11.
Freudian slip.
A negative 11, just straight there.
Okay.
It was a big leap.
11. and 11. I've got to find your thing. Hold on.
You gain 12 inches in height.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'll take 11.
Sorry, you're
Never.
an ranger, aren't you? Yes. There we go. Oh, this is a good one.
Yes! Who's the winner? Who's the loser now?
It's A20.
You get a stick.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he gives you a leaf.
You get an interesting looking leaf that I found on the way here.
You've got all of the change in my back pocket.
Are you all in the blue room, or have you come? You must have come back out to this.
We come back out to accept
studio.
our prizes.
Come back out together. So on the
I imagine
prize podium
I'm
in
in
front
some
of you,
sort
sort
of
of a
winner's
central
circle.
podium, which upon this podium, illuminated by a light, is a small item. It's a small little box, if you will, a couple of inches across, and he says, "Oh, this looks good. Have a look inside."
And then Keth will very carefully open this little box.
And inside the little box is a toy dinosaur.
Ooh. Okay,
And,
what's this?
And Flint Frostbeard looks over and says,
Oh, that's very exciting. What you have there is a Washosaurus Rex.
Really? What does it do?
Oh, it's exciting. It's exciting. This,
"Hold on, let me have a look." And he goes into his jacket pocket that he's got, and he pulls out a little notebook, a little personal calendar. You know, he flicks through a little diary with all his contacts and everything. And he goes,
oh, yeah, very nice. This says it's a small plastic dinosaur, which when thrown will cause a numerous 10-foot-long metal spikes to fly in that direction, dealing 8d10 piercing damage to all creatures in a 60-foot line, 20 foot wide, in the direction of travel, with a DC 16 dexterity saving throw. If the creature is reduced to 0 hit points, they are impaled by these 10-foot-long spikes. They have, as they call it, been washed. This is, I'm sure you understand, a single-use item.
I'm
That is
glad I
insane.
lost. This sounds amazing. What a Hail Mary. Well, thank you very much, Flint.
The losing prize is an automatic killing machine.
I'll take your dinosaur,
Keth,
Claymore.
You're used to throwing tiny little animals that will destroy things at your will. You should be really good with that.
"Seems quite appropriate."
You're still so bitter about that. I didn't decide to... It just happened that orcs were there.
Let's leave it again.
I do have to hit
We're
you
not
again.
bringing
Who
it
would
back
like
up
to go
again.
next?
I'm having my prize, please, Flint. Get out of the way, Keth. Come on.
Goes to push him out of the way, it doesn't move. Just goes round him.
Just roll 2 d20s.
2 d20s. I got a 17 and a 9.
Ooh.
Which one would you like to go
I
for?
want the 17 because it's a good roll for one.
It was a
17.
very good roll.
But 9 is my lucky number, so I'm going to go with that.
But you'll curse the next 17
Just to
rolls.
really flip it up. I will. I'm
9 or 17? What are we going?
9. You're
You're going 9.
It's my
Okay.
birthday. It's my lucky number, so I've got to do that.
Okay.
If this is shit now, I might have to
We would like to know what
Change
the
your lucky
my
number.
birthday.
I'm going to change my birthday to the 17th of a month.
Yes.
Any month.
Of any given month.
Okay.
January.
So let's see. I've got to find the number now.
No, you're January on the 7th.
Don't tell the viewer, don't tell the ladies and gentlemen, they'll send me presents.
Oh no, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Ah,
No,
I get so much fan mail as it
definitely.
is.
So, on this prize podium
They're
in front
bills,
of
Tom.
you appears a very small box, a sort of jewellery-sized box.
Oh, more rings or jewellery. I'm real blinged up. Come on, let's open it up.
Inside is
Do it
a
together, team.
golden locket.
Oh,
Does it have Keth's face
And
in it?
Flint Frostbeard appears at your shoulder and says,
Oh, careful with that one. That's what I think it is. It's very dangerous indeed.
and he flips through this little calendar contacts address book thing. And he says, "Oh yeah, here you go."
I like the idea that it's not actually like a calendar and address book. He's just pulling trash out of his pockets.
Loads of old
Like
receipts just come
old
frittering
receipts.
out.
Just making it up.
Oh my! This is Nancy's locket. Very nice. It's it says here a goldish locket containing a picture of Nancy the tavern
Oh,
wench.
Nancy's forgettable face.
But I wouldn't
You
recommend looking at a picture yourself. You see, oh dear, this locket contains a curse. A curse. All those who look upon our image feel an immeasurable sorrow when they have to look away, and will be filled with an overwhelming urge to drink as much beer, rum, or grog, or whatever's available as soon as possible to drown their feelings. They will never see such beauty again, and only drinking will be when they finally fall unconscious is the curse lifted.
Cool.
It says here, oh dear, this contains 4 charges.
That is cool. I like that a lot.
That's pretty cool.
That is
There
very
is
cool.
more to Nancy than I thought.
Oh, yeah, there's more than meets the eye. She's...
Who's going next
The
then?
urge to turn around and just show it to the
Okay.
3 of them and use up 3 of the charges just to be like, hey,
I mean, you could.
unbelievable. But I'm not
Flint,
going
what
to do
what
that.
was what could he have
Cheers,
worked?
Flint.
What's in the locker?
Jeff clips it up and pops it on.
Oh, I couldn't possibly say, but it was good.
Okay, Malrus, I guess you're next.
I rolled a 2 and a 15. I
2 and a 15.
2.
Yep.
I'm going to go with my birthday and choose the 15.
Okay, I'm just gonna find. Once as you select that choice, Malrus, on this prize podium appears quite a slender box, oblong in nature and quite relatively small, but I would say probably about 6 to 7 inches long.
Okay.
Wait.
It contains a dildo. No, and
No man really
Starts
knows
to
how long
buzz.
that is.
Weirdly, I was thinking of like an Amazon Kindle because he said slender, but I guess dildos can
And,
be slender as well.
yeah, it's quite a nicely prepared box.
I'll open this nicely prepared box. and
Easy.
look inside.
Easy, Jeff.
Weirdly, when you open this box, it appears to be upside down. But just that thing, sometimes when you open a thing, it opens sort of a different way to how you thought it was going to. Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
was
all
upside
falling
down.
out everywhere.
And inside this, as you sort of catch the packaging a little bit, you see there is what appears to be a wand.
It is a dildo.
And Flint Frostbeard looks over and goes, "Ah, you got a dildo?" No, he says,
I've been looking for that.
"He says, oh,
Alright,
that's
I'll
cool.
keep it.
That's, if that's what I think it is, that's, a ripper.
A rampant ripper.
Batteries not included.
And he says,
Runs on pet.
says,
Runs on 2
Let me
stroke.
look at this,
Please
let
tell
me
me you
look at
made
this.
that name up on the fly, James, based off this conversation.
that's not even what it's called.
He says, oh, yeah. That's exactly what I think it is. It's called, you're gonna like this, it's called the Upside Down Wand of Drop Bears.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Once per day, this wand can be used to summon 1d6 semi-real drop bears to an area the caster can see. These bears will drop from a portal to the ethereal plane and last 1d4 turns. They are not under your control, mind you, so do be careful. They will attack every creature within 5 feet of them. Crikey!
Crikey.
So when you say semi-real, they can do damage and you can do damage to them.
yes, but they don't exactly die. They
Right.
just sort
Okay.
of-
Do they look real? Oh, I suppose we'll find out.
they look real, but sort of translucenty, a little bit ethereal.
Okay,
Like-
so they wouldn't.
Like
Ghost. Yeah, I was gonna say ghost drop.
Okay. Okay.
Sort of like that, yeah.
Okay, I
Marley
see.
and Marley. Ghost
They
bears.
can be. You can do damage to them, but they don't just sort of. They don't die on the floor. They just sort of vanish when you
Right.
defeated them.
Right. So we couldn't like fool. I suppose ghost bears is scarier than bears.
yeah.
To be fair.
Especially ones that fall out of a portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use that in a pinch.
It's literally.
Use that for a Tuesday.
Yeah,
like,
it's good. Yeah, Malrus. Anytime there's a long queue, it's just
Yeah.
like, fuck it. Bears
Clear
time.
our goose.
Ghost
There we
bears
go.
time.
Front of the line.
But yeah, to be clear, not under your control in any way, shape, or form. Completely wild drop bears.
Summon near baddies. I would put on the
Yeah.
box.
And there will be between 1 and 6 of them.
Oh god.
Oh man, how many charges? Or is it just a
It's once per day.
Oh god, so forever.
fucking cool?
For the
Yes.
rest of your life.
You can cause absolute chaos at the post office. Sorry, anywhere.
Brilliant.
There's no one at the post office because that guy's still swimming back from the mess hole.
And
I
finally,
need to have a word with him.
Frostbeard goes,
So now we come to the main event. Derek,
Yeah.
what prizes will you get?
roll 2d20, I guess.
Does he get 3 goes?
No.
No,
I rolled
he just gets to have both of them.
a 12.
Oh.
Derek's just going to turn to the viewer at home and go, to be honest, I've got no idea how I got here, but thanks, Flint. I've had a lovely day. Everyone's been really nice. I got a 12 and a 14.
Are either of those your birthdays?
Okay.
It
Ooh,
seems to be everyone
okay.
else's.
No.
Right.
My birthday remains a mystery for now. Although I have actually rolled my birthday with modifiers many, many times.
And narrows it down beautifully.
So, 2 objects appear on the table in front of you, and one of them is a small jewellery box,
Nice.
and the other one looks like a bottle bag that you get at Tesco to put like champagne and stuff in.
Nice. Is it like a
It says
Hessian
cheers on
bottle
it,
bag
yeah.
or like a
No,
plasticky
it's
one?
bad for the environment.
Is it a
one.
is it a bag for life?
Is this reusable, Frostbeard?
And Frostbeard goes,
Oh, looks like you got 2 good things there. Which one are you opening first?
Well, I'll get the bottle bag out of the way first.
okay. You open the bottle bag, and he goes,
Oh, very nice, very nice. What you got there is called the bottle of shrinking.
What?
and
Yep.
he looks through his thing, and he says,
Ooh, this looks like an empty glass bottle to you or I, but it's this wine bottle size thing can be used to temporarily shrink down and capture any movable object that would fit in a 20-foot cube. The object can be returned to full size in an unoccupied space that the user can see by uncorking the bottle.
Valkyrie bottle.
Use it on the balloon.
I have, yeah.
The shrinking lasts for 2
very
d12
nice.
hours. If the object is not removed from the bottle by then, the bottle will break and the object will return to full size where the bottle was. This renders the bottle destroyed and may cause damage to any creatures within its space.
Can you just refresh, the charge thing? Sorry, I was writing down the deets.
it is once per day, and the shrinking lasts for 2 d12 hours. If you don't remove the item from the bottle within that time frame, it will burst out of the bottle and destroy the bottle.
If
So it's like a temporary Valkyrie bottle. You're in there.
will
Yep.
destroy.
And
Cool.
the object will reappear exactly centered on where the bottle was.
Cool.
If you extract it, it can only be put into an unoccupied space that is big enough to contain that item.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Wicked. So it's yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to shrink down something that is the size
large.
of a 20-foot cube and unleash it into a 2-foot box.
Yeah, fair enough. That would sort of destroy physics.
Without disastrous consequences.
Okay, yeah, I think I've
Very
got an idea
nice.
for this. Malrus.
Yeah.
Imagine though if I'd gone up and been like, somebody's left an old bottle in here and just chucked it over my shoulder. Anyway, the bag, is it reusable?
That's just a bottle bag. You can use that for whatever you like, as a nice birthday gift wrapper or something.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. So yeah, Malrus, do you want this bottle? We could use the hot air balloon for, but it's got a timer on it.
Okay.
I'll hang on to it for now, but there's too much power for one man, the vehicle man.
The vehicle.
What's this jewelry?
They're called fleet manager.
As you open the box, it contains a plain copper ring.
Whoa.
Yep.
Ooh, bouncy! That's the ring of jumping.
Yep. I'm all about
Says
that
here,
life.
a plain copper ring. While wearing this ring, you can cast the spell Jump as a bonus action. And it can only be targeted on yourself. When you do it, there's yada yada. There's a lot of yada yada in here, a lot of T's and C's. Oh, it says, yeah, you can jump as far as the jump spell allows.
Okay, well, I shall have to do some reading. I must say, they've been to, well, I say been to, sort of in the middle of the night to, have my own pick of the place. But I've been to other jewelry stores, and usually they include more information in the old presentation case here, Flint. So that might be something you might want to look into. Although,
okay, I take your advice on board.
As I'm
It's
looking
very
at
nice.
you now, you are holding several fast food wrappers or grease paper or something. There's an old tissue there, so maybe sort that out first. But thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
Good. Thank you for playing. Now, if you wouldn't mind fucking off, I've got the next party coming through for there. It's a birthday. There's some kids. It's very exciting, but
You should,
that's.
You should try.
I gotta clean it all. I gotta sanitize everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
Gotta reset the piranhas and all of that.
Yeah.
Are they getting
Right,
the same
thank
thing?
you for
or-
playing.
Okay.
Thanks for having us again.
See you
Flint.
later.
Keep staying.
Thank you, Flint.
Thanks,
It was
Flint.
as bizarre as ever.
Thank you, Flint. And I'm just going to thank the floor manager and the rest of the crew on the way out.
Oh,
It's been really nice.
They're all there. They never get a look in.
Been really nice. The show wouldn't happen without you guys, so keep up the good work. See you next time.
Right. So, you've got your magic items from the Quartermaster.
Yes. I'm putting the copper ring on straight away, by the way.
Do you know what else is really important? On a time like this, aboard the Dath, it's time to head over to everyone's favourite catalogue-based shop. It's time to go to Argus.
Yes! Woo!
So it's a lovely, it's a day at sea aboard the Dath, and as you approach the Argus of fabled legend, you see that it looks like it's had a bit of a spruce up. Looks very tidy. Looks very nice. They've sort of, they've put some nice new laminated scrolls out, and it all looks very sharp. New lighting arrangement. It's lovely. And you go inside, and the magic doors sort of aside for you.
Did we walk past Nando's on the way?
You did, and it's still under construction.
Oh, I'm sorry, Malrus.
Are they
God.
still doing back of house stuff, or are they starting to sort of
Any
painting.
painting?
Oh, really?
Is there
really just the
any
one
furniture
wall
in
there?
there? Like, are the grills installed? Is there a kitchen?
You can't really see. You can just see that they've got sort of painter sheets up, and they're doing some painting.
Oh, God's sake.
God.
They've got the painters in.
If you want, Malrus, one night we can sneak back and break in and try and speed things up a bit.
They should-
We can, have a go.
They should only be here for a few days this month, and then I think they'll be coming back at some point.
They were all really cross the week previous.
Yeah, red's an odd colour, but I suppose Nando's is quite spicy.
Oh dear. Right. Who's doing some shopping?
Me.
Lads,
Jeff's going to stand outside
Lads,
and place a click and collect
just quickly, before we head in and, have our way with the shop and be consumerist and all that, there's loads of gold sitting in my pub at the moment that is fairly yours. So if we could just sort that out.
Yes.
Yeah.
4-way split, please. Like we agreed.
Yep.
Okay, you pop in. So you all pop into the
Yep.
wizard's sleeve,
Ooh,
Fully honest.
and
4-way split.
inside is a chest. Are you even splitting it?
In
Yeah?
fact, Derek will stand back and let the others take not more than their
very
fair share, but hopefully not more than their fair
Very
share.
trusting.
But, yeah.
Jeff will happily sit there and count it individually into 4 piles. 1, 2, 3. 1 gold piece, 1 gold. 1 for you, 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 1 for you.
Oh, that'd be a long.
God, it's gonna be there for a long
Any
time.
beer.
man. 12,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, loads.
Fades
Help
out.
Keth is
yourself.
going to work on
Derek
his
ordering around and Jeff continuing to count and Malrus and Death.
death.
Many Many days pass.
Keth watching her. Where did he go?
Keth's going to work on one of his new tricks with Bill, which is, when you see a performer and they balance like a broom on their chin, but he does that and make Bill goes ramrod straight, and he balances his tail on Keth's chin, going, "Oh, that's good."
Don't make me laugh, Keth. I'm, this stool's quite wobbly as I'm up there. I'm putting my gold-plated pistol up there above the bar.
Quick, pass me another beer.
And it's loaded.
Right,
and it's
lads,
loaded as well.
It looks like there's about 3,000 gold each.
Oh,
Here you go.
That doesn't
Come
almost
get your
exactly.
piles.
Ooh, oh, you finished? Oh, brilliant, excellent.
that's Keth. Bill Snakespeare
Keth
just
had
goes
like
limp
15
instantly.
pints at this point.
And you just crash to the ground.
He's got a vacuum cleaner now doing it. Upgraded from the
How much was there in there to start with?
12,000 gold pieces.
12,000.
12 bags of sand.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, lads, shopping.
cocktails.
And we get outside and our goose is closed.
You've been there for so long that the ship is in dry dock now, No,
Captain
Round
Salvo, if that's even his real
And
name.
we'll hit up
Timbers.
shopping tomorrow.
old man Timbers, they call him now. No.
He's the real fleet manager, isn't he? The fleet manager and his salesman.
Okay, so it'll be very exciting as you head off into our goose.
Yes.
So last night may be over, but it's time for more presents. Our bucks had to see Frostbeard, but granted, a bit hesitant. The lights all be dimmed. Flint announces the game. They must answer questions and vote off the weakest chain. Keth is off first with many answers wrong. Jaff goes out next, just grumbling along. Malrus makes the final, but Derek's the double prize winner. Although some say that his questions were somewhat slightly simpler. They gather all their prizes, Derek's collecting too, saying a swift goodbye to Flint, as they've got shopping to do. What will our bucks buy now? Will the gold be divided fair? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Now then, you lot, we need your help. We need to make our piratical adventure simply the best D&D 5e podcast out there on the seven seas. So, we've decided to be very brave indeed and launch our own Roll Britannia Patreon page. And don't you worry. Though we may be scoundrels and vagabonds in the Shattered Lands, we're certainly not going to be stealing your hard-earned booty to line our coffers. All of the money we raise will be ploughed right back into the show, so we can be the best that we can be. So what's in it for me, I hear you say? Well, there's a whole treasure chest's worth to be had. There's exclusive Buccaneer prologues so that you can learn some of the secrets of our favourite heroes and where it all began. You'll also be able to read the finest tabloid on the high seas, the Daily Dath. You can get your hands on ARC exclusive merchandise too that you won't find in our shop. And the best part, your very own handcrafted, beautifully made and totally unique piece of crap art drawn just for you by your favourite Buccaneer. Just look out for Roll Britannia on patreon.com, or even easier, follow the links in our social media or Linktree pages and let us navigate the way for you. And worry not, the nautical antics of the Roll Britannia Buccaneers will still be available every Wednesday as usual, absolutely free. After all, we certainly wouldn't want any of our amazing and loyal fans to be spending any more than they can afford. We wouldn't have got anywhere without you and all the other awesome fans out there. So, with your help and your support, you can make this show even better.